Hello? Alright, haven't streamed in a while, so I'm gonna check out a somewhat new indie game called Tinykin. Came out a little while ago. I'm about, I think, a couple hours in, maybe 2 to 3 hours. It's like the third world or the third section. So I'm just gonna jump into it, kind of share some impressions, dust the cobwebs off of streaming since I haven't done it in a while, and just kind of chill out with it. So my goal is to finish whatever world. I stopped right at the beginning of like a new area or a new level. And as far as I know, I've been kind of 100%ing it as I have been playing it. So I'm probably just gonna try to 100% the area, and then call it like a short stream tonight, just to kind of take it off. So, yeah, I'm not familiar with this developer. I was following this game like pretty loosely. I don't know. Tiny Build looks familiar. That could just be the publisher. But Splasher Team is the developer, I think. I've never heard it before, so I don't know if this is their like debut game or what the deal is. Um, but I'm really liking it so far, and the comparisons to it's being compared to Pikmin, uh, for obvious reasons, but I think it's also pretty different than Pikmin, and I'll share some thoughts on why I think that is. But um, yeah, it's kind of a surprise hit. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I expected to. But let's just go in and I'll start talking about it. Sure, my the stream sound okay? I'm just gonna do some quick tests. I know, like, kind of last time I streamed, which is almost about like a month or two ago, I was having some streaming issues and my voice was getting all voice was getting cut off a lot, so it seems like it's okay. All right. So this game kind of like almost nearly seems like it rips off Pikmin's not story or concept completely, but kind of does at the same time. I honestly, the intro cinematic kind of like when I started it I sort of my head just kind of breezed over it and I wasn't fully paying attention for some reason, or I just wasn't like the intro kind of cinematic moves so quickly and they just kind of throw you into the game. But your character is from another planet, like an Earth-like planet, and you look like a human. You're obviously like miniaturized, and you there's like a I think like Pikmin, there's a distress signal, and you kind of travel out into space and you crash land or get teleported to. It's really not super clear. Or maybe I'm just forgetting the intro, even though I started this game a couple days ago. But you crash land on this kind of alien planet, but all the areas, it looks like it's someone's house. So there's like this inventor, kind of godlike figure, but clearly he's probably like a human, like an ordinary person. I would imagine like human sized to scale because you're like this little miniature, like mini guy. Um, but all these creatures and insects and bugs kind of within this house, like look up to this godlike figure. And you need to collect all these pieces, like Pikmin, sort of, like kind of assemble something to escape the planet that you crashed on. But I don't. The story doesn't seem to be a super big focus. It seems to be more kind of about the moment-to-moment gameplay stuff. The gameplay's the focus of the game, not so much like the plot or anything. Oop. Oh, that's where I came from. I wish there was a way to watch the cinematics again, because I could kind of use a refresher on what was happening in this game. Alright, so you have, and of course the game starts with, for each area you kind of reset your Tinykin or your Pikmin for the sake of the conversation. The biggest difference to me between Pikmin in this game is that, and I kind of tweeted about this a little while ago, or a couple days ago, it's Pikmin in a sense, but it kind of removes all of the strategy and kind of thought behind the usage of Pikmin and how you kind of micromanage like resources. Like it kind of removes all of that, and it's like very Pikmin light. So I think the comparison's not totally appropriate. It's more of like a collectible collectathon, like 3D platformer, with some like creatures that do follow you along that like kind of act like Pikmin, but it's very more streamlined and kind of honestly a little bit just more fun to play. Like I love Pikmin, but this just removes like kind of the stress. There's no time limit. I know they kind of removed the time limit in Pikmin 3. I think Pikmin 3 removed it. Ooh, these are new Tinykin. We're gonna get an animated sequence. So you get like a little animated cinematic every time you discover a new Pikmin type. Or Tinykin. Whatever. Okay, so these are electricity little guy? You can't go into water. So yeah, your main character can, he has a single jump with not much height. And you see these little bubbles as I'm floating. So he has kind of like a long bubble dash. And you can upgrade that as well. I think you start with 1 or 2, and as you collect things and accomplish stuff, you get upgrades for your character, so you can glide longer. But other than that, you kind of just run into these little, like, egg sac looking things, and those give you the Tinykin or the Pikmin for the level. And like I said, they follow you along like Pikmin, but they don't exactly act like a Pikmin does. I don't have the type for that. So, here's the other biggest difference, too, is that in Pikmin, you would have to manually sort of choose the Pikmin type that can push this crate. So this little icon is like the pink Tinykin, which are like the strength-based ones, so they allow you to like push heavy objects. So I don't have any in this level, and that's the other thing too. Your Pikmin carry level to level or day to day, like the count that you collect over the course of the game. But in Tinykin, they're all your Tinykin or your Pikmin reset level to level, and you can return to old levels and collect and do things if you missed it along the way. But it's not like a persistent collection of Tinykin throughout the levels. You kind of have to recollect everything and work within the sort of rule set or the limitations of the level. So that's a little different too, but uh, here's another example. Like this, to break this like little wooden wall, you need 4 red Pikmin or Tinykin, which they destroy like objects, which is what their ability is. So instead of me kind of like cycling through my Tinykin and making sure I don't throw like the wrong type at it, you just kind of lock onto it and automatically takes from your pool of whatever Tinykin that you collected, and you just, you know, you throw them at the object or whatever. So there's really no thought. You don't have to think about anything. You just kind of, if you have what you need and you lock onto it and interact with it, it automatically chooses the Tinykin that's appropriate for like each kind of puzzle or scenario. So, like I was saying at the beginning, it kind of, it's a lot easier, a lot more streamlined, and kind of more fun. But I know if you really like Pikmin and you play it for the strategy angle, there's like 0 strategy in this game, for better or worse. So. Can I walk in this water? Oh no, you can't. Oh, that wasn't water. Cool. Yeah, green Pikmin that lets you build like a ladder, sort of, so you can climb up higher. Because your jump's pretty short. There's also like a lot of dialogue, so there's a lot of like NPCs scattered about the levels. And a part of me is just not super into like the dialogue, or like some of the story I think seems kind of cool, but then other parts of it I'm just like, there's too much text. And it doesn't force you to read a lot of it, but I feel like kind of obligated to, so I'm kind of conflicted on how I feel about like. Where's you? Oh, you build a chain. Oh, this is way... Alright, this is a little bit more interesting than the other types. Cool. Fun. Got a little achievement for that. There's like little environmental puzzles. This game also has like a very different vibe than Pikmin has like a very specific feel and tone and vibe that I think is like kind of hard to match. Like you could call this a Pikmin clone, and like I said, I think it's missing elements of Pikmin that make that game like what it is. So it's a little surface level comparison, but this game's tone feels a little like it was a little Saturday morning cartoonish, maybe like a little Adult Swimmy feeling sometimes. Whereas Pikmin has like this sort of earthbound, like very otherworldly, surreal, sort of like vibe and tone to it that Like nothing has ever come close to that game's feel, I would say. I'm not like super thrilled on like the tone of this game, or I'm not like super into the tone rather. But it's just really addicting and fun to play. Like I wanted to keep playing it the other day, but I sort of wanted to stream some of my impressions of it as well. So, do I have enough for this now? You also have like a little piece of soap that you ride and surf on. It's pretty cool. And they give it to you super early in the game, which was a little surprising. Like it seems like kind of like a utility-based ability or like a tool that you would get like halfway through the game, but they give it to you kind of outright, which is pretty neat. And this level seems a little bit smaller than the other ones, but all these little clusters, these look like little honey smacks or whatever, like the cereal. They kind of look good, but they also look kind of gross. Like they're like insect eggs or I don't know what they're supposed to be. They're like little clusters. So yeah, each level has little environmental puzzles to solve, like these golden clusters that I'm collecting. If you collect all of them, you unlock like an extra bubble that lets you glide further. And again, there's Tinykin to collect in each level, which you need to like progress and solve some of the puzzles. And then there's these relics, which have like kind of like cool lore descriptions, like they're like lore background pieces of information. And you do that by solving like little quests for people. There's letters to collect. That's the other thing too. It's really interesting. Like, so there's collectible pickups that you need, like your pink Tinykin for to pick items up, but they'll just carry it through the whole level as soon as you like throw your Tinykin at it. So again, just kind of circles back to that like easy to play, sort of no nonsense. Like they know people just kind of want to get on with the game, so they make it pretty. It's very simplified. Just cool sense of scale. Good, nice, like simple. Game's colorful and detailed. It reminds me of something else too, and I can't put my finger on it. Like what game it reminds me of. Besides Pigment, I guess. Did I do something? Oh, I guess I lit all the candles. That's the other thing in this game that's a little... they repeat ideas very frequently. So there are like 5 letters in every stage. It looks like there are candles to light in every level. I love that little dance. Any there's 900 of those like little golden grams collectibles in this level too. So there's a lot of collectibles. But yeah, there's like essentially like a bunch of Mario 64 3D platformer type objectives in every level, and they kind of repeat. So like there's some original ideas per stage or per area, but the whole game's not like littered with um, unique like scenarios or anything. There's definitely some repeat, which is fine. But again, I don't know this developer's like history. I don't know if this is their first game. If this is the developer's like initial debut game, it's really fucking impressive. But I have no idea. But if you have a collectible where your character stops in place, and does a little jingle or a little dance, and there's like a unique animation where like the camera zooms in slightly on the character, he does a little dance or whatever, I'm like completely sold. Like when you get a precursor orb in Jak and Daxter or Jigsaw or Jiggy, Jigsaw piece in Banjo-Kazooie, or you know, a Power Star in Super Mario 64, like that's what I always look for in 3D platformers. So if you do that, then I'm probably gonna like your game. Oh, I ran out of red. That's the other weird thing too. Some of the things are, some of the Tinykin, the red ones, are disposable, or they're like consumables. You know? And there's no combat, as far as I know. There hasn't been any enemies. There's no bosses. There's no fail state, which for the better, I guess. If you do take damage, or if you do like fall from a high height and you basically die, the game kind of auto checkpoints in certain spots that aren't clear, but it's never. It's usually you kind of respawn where you took the plunge or where you kind of took damage, because you can't go in water for some reason. But yeah, there's no health bars, like there's really no fail state. So it's a super chill game. Ooh, another electricity puzzle. Oh, what's that over there? How do you get that? It's all the way over there. Oh. I think I did that right. Is this leaving the area? It's not clear to me if, maybe we're just passing through this level. This would be the first time this game's done this. Usually you enter an area and you finish it, and then it unlocks the next, but this might be like a temporary pass-through until we have what we need. But I'm not fully convinced that's the... Honestly, one of my favorite things about Pikmin are the boss fights. So I'm kind of bummed that there's no, like, like some sort of degree of combat, but it doesn't really need it, to be honest. But the boss fights in Pikmin are incredible, like just the way they look, their animations, like how they make use of your Pikmin types. Very classic, like boss encounter kind of scenarios. So I feel like I'm missing like a ton of shit. Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay, so here's the other thing. What's this guy want? So, like in Pikmin, you can toss your Tinykin at certain objects to kind of carry it back. So in Pikmin, you're collecting either ship pieces or like fruit or items, like whatever the goal of like what each Pikmin game was. And you can kind of direct them, but they kind of automatically go back to like the ship in Pikmin. And this game's like feels even more kind of automated. So again, like you require a certain amount of Tinykin to pick up an object, but I have like no control over. They're just on a set path, and they're gonna bring whatever item they need to bring. And that's like the extent of it. So like I don't need to resource manage anything with this. It's like, oh, I had 7 of the pink ones, and they're gonna take an item somewhere. It's gonna unlock something, and I don't need to worry about them dying or getting back to the ship on time because there's no timer or day and night cycle or anything like that. So it's like a stress-free Pikmin game. Where are they going? What is... It's just like a door or a wall? Oh, maybe I have to... Maybe the rest of the level is through that vent. I thought that would have taken me out of the level, so I didn't bother going through it. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I see. You know what? I think the other half of the level is through here. I see. Whoa! Okay, there's more level here. It looks so overwhelming, but it's like so much. You fly through these levels for some reason. Okay. Soundtrack's pretty chill too. Music's pretty good. Where's all this shit going? I have no idea what this is charging. Guess I'll figure it out. Yeah, I, I don't know. Whenever time I get to an NPC, I don't want to read anything. But I also like need to read it, so I don't know. Wow. This level's pretty pretty dense. Stock it. Clusters. Oh, I keep trying to sneeze and I can't sneeze. Jesus. First time this game's had like frame rate issues. It was a little framey around there for some reason. What is all this? Oh, I need a lot of... I need a lot of pink ones for that ship to carry. Where are they going with them? Oh, I need to get this door open. How do I get up? Oh, I need a key. Okay. A lot of shortcuts and that kind of shit everywhere. Uh... Oh, I... Cool. This is a pretty big level. There's the key to open the door. Cool. Need more pink one. Here. Oh, this is where I came from. This is like some of the first danger I've seen maybe in this game. Yeah, so it always puts you kind of like right before where you failed. Wait, what the hell's... Oh, I only could use 3. I got it. Weird. What's up there, though? Look at that. Steel and trim. Looks like a heart. I guess I'm not missing something. How do you... That's gonna bother me. Cool. I don't know what that did. Oh. I see. Wait, what did that even do? I don't even know what that did. I also don't know... Oh, I haven't been up there. Not fully yet. I seem like I sequence break that part. I don't think I was supposed to do it like that. Is up here. Oh, I see. They're gonna make a bubble bath, probably. I actually don't know what we're doing. Oh, maybe I have an idea now. Is this climbable? No. These areas are so densely packed. I need to go back to the first room. They'd use this key. I've been carrying this around like for a long time. Okay, so what's the point of that room? Or the washing machine? Oh yeah, let's go to this over here. The main character's name's really weird too. Milo Dane. A ring. That picture's cute. Alright, so... we got a new bubble. We need to collect all of it, I guess? Usually you only have to collect some of it. Or like the first bracket of... That's weird. Oh, I have enough purple for... curtain up here now.
It's like people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
What did that mean? Can I climb up this? I don't think I can. My God, what did that even do? I don't understand. Hey, Solid Snake. Thanks for the resub. I didn't catch that when I first, in the corner of my eye. I don't know if my, sub notification played or not. With all those, I know people were saying, like, all these OBS updates were, like, screwing up people's streams or whatever, so. How are you doing? Cool. Yeah, I hear you. No idea how you're supposed to get over here. Oh, or is it from the other side? No, I don't know. Damn it. Yeah, what did that do? Miraculous reflexes. Derived a beta ball. Oh. I guess it fell from a high height for that one. Let's see now. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna be missing like a few of these. Gonna drive me nuts. What's that? Oh, the boat. Oops. I hope this is all I had to do. I don't know. Looked like it. Okay. Alright, well this level's done. But I'm still missing a few of the little golden nuggets or whatever they're called. So, and I know where some were, but I don't know how to access them though. But that's, I guess that was that level. But let me get back up there. I think they were, yeah, they were up there. I don't think there's anything. No, I don't want to go there. I want to go back. I didn't think it would automatically take me back. There's a new part. I don't know what we're building. It looks like a ship. The Great Ardwin's machine. Tea infused. I feel like it looks like a. I feel like the inventor or whoever like whatever human house does these my character landed in. Either it's some like genius kid, because this looks like a kid's little contraption, but I could be wrong. I don't really know. I don't really know where this game's going or like what the story's trying to tell. I want to go back to that level I was just in though. That's gonna drive me nuts. Because at the start of the stream I said my goal was to collect everything I could before moving on. Uh-oh, that's like the final level probably. Yeah, let's go back here. This is gonna bother the shit out of me. I'm missing, what, 32 little golden gems? And like a side objective? What about... Oh, I'm missing a relic, yeah. In there. That's super tricky. Shit, I'm missing just a few now. That was really well hidden. I'm missing 8, a relic, and then 8 of these little. Who knows where these things are? This is the only problem is, like, if you're thoroughly exploring the levels and collecting everything that you think you're coming across, if you're just missing a few at the end, it's a little, what was the point of this? This didn't... Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I wanted to sneeze again, I couldn't. Oh my god. I think I can push this button over here, and I didn't even realize it. No? What? I'm a little stumped. I don't know where things could be. Oh, what's all this little shit? Oh my god, I'm missing 2? Oh no, I'm missing way more than 2. Never mind. I read that wrong. It's like 102. This is gonna become a hunt for like a pixel because I have no idea where these last few items could be. I feel like I was pretty thorough running through this place the first time. Where is everything? $102? Well, I never delivered all the letters either. Nothing's showing. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Does teddy bear go somewhere? Oh, this goes into the washing machine. I was about to say, like, you unlock this washing machine and like there's nothing to do with it. Look at well hidden this shit is up here. This is nuts. Now the button's activated. Alright, so I was a little ahead of myself last time. I see. And this will probably be a relic, since it's clean. But I'm still missing 40 of those little, thingamajigs. Ah, there it is. Got it. Perfect. You get a little 50 chunk. Pretty sure that's 50. Yes! Oh, this game's so fun to play. So easy and relaxing. Let's get my bubble extender. Oh, did he not give me? Hmm. I don't know if I was supposed to get one earlier or what happened there. I don't think he gave me one. I wonder if that was a glitch, or did I just misread what that thing said to me? Hey, Quasi, how are you? I'm just about to wrap it up, actually, anyway. But this game's awesome, yeah. Why do I feel like... Alright, well, I collected everything there. I feel like I'm missing a brewery. Or like a bottle upgrade. Maybe I'll go back and talk to... in the hub? Huh. Let's go... I think he's in the workshop. Let's talk to him there. Maybe he'll give it to me. See all these cool relics. Let's read a few more that I haven't read yet. This is like all the lore in the game. The Ring of Eternity, named for the pattern engraved upon it, never ending. Arduin is the only immortal we know, and as such it isn't hard to draw the parallel. One of the objects that Arduin held most dear, even though it doesn't seem to have a specific use. Its value is certainly not only artistic. It seems that the type of this ring is rare and irreplaceable. When Arduin was among us, this item was always kept beside a similar companion ring, a tradition we plan to keep going. So, whoever this person was, they were married. That's a DNA strand. There's a scientist, but also there's a lot of music. Something to do with music in this world as well. Yeah, I don't get... That ring's like a... I don't know what's going on there. And this is a heart? Huh. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I already read the creature. Which, I don't know what that's supposed to be still. It looks like, kinda like a dog. Steel... Steel sting. Yeah, I don't know... I don't know what's going on in this game's world. It's very, I wish there was like an intro cinematic that I could watch again, like in the menus, because... I'm gonna go back to that world one more time and talk to the insect there to see if I can get my bottle. I feel like something's wrong with that, but maybe maybe I misread what he said initially. And then I'll probably wrap it up. I don't. That's a good question, Quasi. For some reason, I started this game a couple days ago, and there was an intro cinematic, and they kind of set up something, and it just completely like drifted away from out of my mind. And there's nothing to rewatch, but there is a lot of NPC dialogue. You don't have to. A lot of it's optional though, which is interesting, but it's very it's very Pikmin like, where uh you're a species, or you look human, you're like a little tiny person, but you're from another planet, and I don't remember the reason why your character travels out into space, but he goes out into space from his home planet. There's either a distress signal here, or he crash lands in this planet, but this planet, you get transported directly to this like life-size house, like it's like human-sized house. So there's like a bathroom and like a bedroom and like a family room, and like it looks very like lived in, as like a human-sized person lived in, but you're like this little miniature person, and you're rebuilding this. Honestly, I don't even know what you're building. I should have just jumped off. But like how you collect ship pieces or fruit or whatever in Pikmin, like you're collecting pieces to build something in this game as well. I don't know the purpose though. I don't remember. I don't know what's going on. But there's all these insects, and whoever lived in this house was some sort of scientist of sorts, because all of these creatures and like insects that live in this house now sort of like look up to him as a god or some sort of like idol. That's the extent of it. Yeah, honestly the plot's like kind of not, I'm not really feeling it, but the game itself is really fun. At the beginning of the stream I described it as like it's getting compared to Pikmin a lot, and there's definitely similarities, but it's kind of I've said it, it's Pikmin, but it removes all of the strategy and kind of like not, arguably not so fun parts of Pikmin. So I really like it so far, and I'm more than halfway through it. I think I'm like towards the end already, so I guess I'll be done it in the next couple sittings. Yeah, I mean, I love Pikmin, and I understand its appeal. Like, it's like kind of light RTS, like very strategy oriented, and there's a lot of like micromanagement, and there's a day and night cycle. So this game, like all the little creatures behind me, they act like Pikmin. Like you have to collect them. You don't pluck them out of the ground or anything, and they all do different things. Like the purple ones can push objects. The red ones can destroy objects. The green ones allow you to build like a tower in place, so you can kind of like jump from like a higher position. And then these blue ones, you can create like a chain of electricity to power up things. But it's very kind of like automated and not, you don't have to think a lot. So like, I've been saying it's like Pikmin, but you don't have to think about anything. And you just run around and collect stuff and do like kind of 3D platformer objectives, and then that's like the extent of the game, sort of. And the tone's very different from Pikmin. Like I was saying earlier, like Pikmin has like a super distinct vibe to it. Like I said, it was kind of a little earthboundy, has that kind of like weird surreal side of Nintendo, like Chibi Robo kind of side of Nintendo. It just feels really kind of off, but like endearing and just like oddly comforting, I guess. I don't know how you would describe Pikmin, so this game doesn't have that feeling at all. Like I don't know what this game's vibe's going for. Where the hell's this guy I'm looking for? I don't know where he is. Yeah, there's so much stuff to play, Quasi. I'm just looking for this creature. I want to get the fuck out of here. I'm probably going to close it out after I confirm something I'm trying to figure out. Hey, thanks for the raid, General Kel? I was actually just wrapping up. Where's this? I don't know where this, like, creature I'm looking for is. Just... Oh, he's on the carpet over here. Or maybe he moved because there's nothing left in this area. Oh yeah, he was over here before. I think he got up and left. I don't know why the frame rate, like, tanks. Oh, were you playing this as well? Oh, cool. Yeah, what do you think of it so far? I think I'm like a little halfway through it, and I love Pikmin, and everyone keeps comparing it to Pikmin. And I was just saying earlier, like, it definitely obviously has, like, some similarities, but it's also very different and kind of, like, simplified compared to Pikmin. But I also love 3D platformers, so, like, this game's like a straight-up 3D platformer collectathon. So even if it doesn't have, like, all of the kind of depth or strategy that Pikmin has, like, I appreciate it for what it is. Yeah, it's super relaxing. It's like turn your brain off, just run around and collect stuff and kind of chill out. That's how I've been approaching it as well. All right, I'm going to go to the next area and just save and quit out, and that'll be... I'm gonna wrap up the stream from there. Yeah, that's what I'm playing on right now, actually. I just downloaded it on Game Pass. I was gonna pick it up because I knew I was gonna like this. So I was gonna buy it on PS5. But I'm like, you know what, I'll just save some money for now, and I'll just pick it up. I'll just play through it on Game Pass, and then if I want to pick it up down the road. Yeah, all these little bugs have, like, little homes and stuff in this house. Alright, where's the next level? Where's my little friend? Oh, he's up there. Transitor Crossing. Oh, this is where you started. I didn't think we would come back to this. This feels very Chibi Robo to me. Oh, cool. Yeah. I've been doing, like, I've every sitting, so I've only booted this up like a few times so far, but I do like uh like a level. What is this beyond the... Oh, this is... I'm missing 2 of the parts. So there's... Oh, there's 500. Oh, never mind. Hold on. I don't remember getting the bubble. I guess I did, though. So there's another bubble canister here. There's like 500 here. Okay. Looks like I'm halfway through, or a little over halfway through.
I'm right on top of that, Rose.
But hey, thanks for the follow, General Cal. But yeah, like I've been doing. I heard this game wasn't super long, which I'm totally okay with. Like I'd rather just play like a really fun, like short, satisfying game. But I've been like 100%ing a level at a time, and then kind of quitting out and calling it a day, and then coming back to it like the next day. That's been my approach, sort of, so far. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try to 100% this, unless like it gets weird or there's some like ridiculous achievement or something. I'll play this to completion. Still like a lot more artifacts, 3 more brews. Yeah. Yeah, I generally like to 100% stuff. Like in my, I'm a completionist at heart, but as I've gotten older, and my attention span as well, but I also like to play like a bunch of different games. I juggle like a dozen games at once, and especially if it's like level based or like chapter based, if I can do like a chapter or two a sitting and then jump to the next game and do a chapter or a level or two and collect everything in a level or however the game's structured, like that's what I like doing these like lately as I've gotten older. Um, but like longer games like RPGs and stuff, like I still try to play them, but um this game seems like like a 7 to 10 hour game, I'm guessing, which is like totally okay with me at this point. Uh, but yeah. Um, so again, yeah, this is I don't know if this is the developer's first game or what their history is. I think it was Splasher Team I saw. Tiny Build, I think, was the publisher, maybe. I've heard of Tiny Build. That name looks familiar. But like the Pikmin comparisons are definitely there, but as I've been saying, like it's Pikmin without the strategy, and there's really no thinking. You don't have to think about anything. So it's just like a super chill, fun 3D platformer with some Pikmin elements, but it's kind of its own thing. It feels more of like an objective-based platformer, like a Banjo Kazooie, or not maybe not so much Jack and Daxter, but yeah, it's a cool game. I'm kind of curious, like, what the story, where it's heading. I'm not, like, super in love with the characters or, like, the setting, but, um... it's got, like, a nice look, good art style, and the music's good. I'll probably finish it up at some point, but, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna sign out. Thanks for hanging out for those who stopped in and chatted for a little bit. Thanks for the follows, and thanks for the raid, General Cal. I might stream tomorrow morning some stuff on Switch. Uh, Depending on how I feel tomorrow, but yeah, thanks, Quasi. Appreciate it. But there's so much other stuff I wanted to play. I need to play and get back to, like, I nearly played Metal Hellsinger tonight. I really wanted to check it out, but I don't know uh if that's like a streamable game because I know there's like licensed music in it. And I was gonna check out Midnight Fight Express as well. Because I like beat 'em ups. And then there's Immortality, which is not like a game I would stream. These two I would stream more likely than something like Immortality, but there's a few games on Game Pass I wanted to maybe check out or stream. But for now, Tinykin's like the one that's kind of uh, has pulled me in. I knew I was gonna like this. I knew I was gonna play it when they announced it or when I saw the first trailer. So it's cool that's on Game Pass, and I'll probably finish it in the next couple days. But all right, thanks again for hanging out. I'll see everyone again soon. All right, bye.